For exclusive content, subscribe to me on Patreon. For just $3 per month, you'll gain access to exclusive content for a wide range of topics, such as travel, human psychology, sports, and more. There's no contract and you can cancel at any time. So become part of the community on Patreon today. The link is in the description. What's happening, people? I hope you're all well. So, why does no contact work? And you just got to excuse me on this video. I slept on, I think, heavy on the left side. So my shoulder is hurting me and a bit of my neck. I don't know if any of you have had that before, where you sleep in the wrong way and you wake up almost feeling paralyzed. But you know what? I think last video, one of the more recent videos, I said your heart might break, but the show goes on. Today, you sleep on the wrong side of the bed and the show goes on. Listen, I might fall off a building and I'll probably still crawl up, crawl into the room and record a YouTube video. I just like to keep going no matter what. So why does no contact work? Well, the reason no contact works is because when she ends it with you, there's nothing you can say. 99.9% of the time, there's nothing you can say because attraction towards you is extremely low. And most of the time, unless you cheated on her, like, she might still be attracted to you but doesn't trust you. But if she ended it with you, 9 times out of 10 it's because attraction's really low. I like to see attraction on a scale of 0 to 10. And 10 is like with the honeymoon phase, 9 is really good, 7 and 8 is where you ideally want it to be most of the time. It's going to fluctuate, obviously, maybe a 6, maybe a 9 on a special occasion, but 7 to 8 is healthy. And then anything kind of like 5 is bad. Like 5 isn't like terrible, but 5 is kind of like where that's where problems are going to start happening. So I like to see attraction on a scale of 0 to 10. Back to the point, when she ends it with you, attraction is probably going to be a 4 or below, probably a 3 or below. Attraction, when it's that low, cannot be increased by you being there. The only way for you to increase attraction is to completely disappear from her life. Listen, the reason you do it, though, isn't for that purpose. You can never do no contact, or you shouldn't do no contact with the purpose of getting your ex-girlfriend back. That's not why you do it. You do it for yourself, and as a byproduct of that, there's a high likelihood that your ex-girlfriend's going to come back. But the reason it works is because absence makes the heart grow fonder. People appreciate things more when they lose it, when they don't have it. So she might have appreciated your money, she might have appreciated your time, she might have appreciated your support at first, but over time it almost becomes expected. She now becomes, it's human nature, it's nothing evil, but she may become accustomed to your money. She may become accustomed to your time. She may become accustomed to your support. She may become accustomed to even how attractive she may find you. She may have found you really attractive before, and then over time she just got used to you. She might have even got used to that. So over time she becomes normalized by your presence. That's just normal. And so when over time maybe she became a bit complacent and attraction started to drop, and you made a few mistakes and attraction dropped to a 3 out of 10 or below, and she ended it with you, the only way for that attraction to slowly go back up is by you doing no contact. And actually, it's really easy for attraction to go back up because all you have to do is nothing. It's really hard. We have to fight the urge to try and fix things. As men, we are fixers. And so sometimes we feel we have to do more. When a woman ends it with us or starts pulling away, we sometimes feel that we need to do more. We need to talk to her more. We need to try and get to the root of the problem even more. We need to talk to her even more. But actually, in the realm of attraction and dating, we sometimes as men have to do the opposite to what we think we need to do. So when she pulls away or ends it with us, we need to do less, not more. And then when you start thinking in that language, actually it's really easy for attraction to go back up, because all you have to do is nothing at all. So she ends it with you, you accept the breakup, and you go into immediate no contact, in brackets, for yourself. But as a byproduct of that, attraction is probably going to go up. And over time, one thing, she's most likely used to guys begging after a breakup, like, please, let's give this another go, please, I'll change, or please, let's do this, or please, let's meet up, or please, let me just talk to you on the phone. If only you let me talk to you on the phone and I can convince you. She's probably used to that. And then when you come with a different energy and you're saying, okay, you don't want me in your life, respectfully, cool, I'm going to go and live my life. That in itself can cause a shock. But normally when a woman has ended it with you, the first thing she'll experience is relief. But after that relief, she's going to wonder where you are, because most guys she's used to guys begging and pleading and blowing up her phone, but silence. And so she's going to think, what's going on? Has he moved on? And a guy that can move on is indicating that he has options. This is attractive for women because it goes back to hunter-gatherer days. A guy with options must have more worth and value. And then after a few weeks and she hasn't heard from you, she's going to start to think, wait a minute, this guy might be moving on, and actually we did have something. And just by the way the human mind is hardwired, she's going to slowly stop remembering the bad things that were in the relationship or the bad things you may have done, and start to remember the good times. And then, she's going to first become surprised, curious, missing you. And then that's very likely going to lead to her reaching out. Maybe not saying, let's give this another go, I'm really sorry, but it might be a bit of a breadcrumb. It might be a bit of a test in the waters. It might be even just to see if she can still get a reaction out of you, or she knows that she can still get you if she wants. And if you take that bait, then it's going to go back. The attraction is probably going to slowly rise. And then if you take the bait, when she reaches out with a breadcrumb, it's probably going to go back down again. So either way, the only way to increase attraction after she ends it with you is no contact. There's no other way. There's no other way. Maybe you're that guy who wins the lottery by begging and pleading and gets her back, but that's for the 99.9% of the time, that's not going to work. The only way is no contact, because when attraction is this low, the only way to make it go up is by completely disappearing from her life and living your life. And that is the most attractive thing you can do at that stage, because it shows that although you want her, you can also go and live your life. And anyone that can go and live their life to the fullest is a more attractive prospect than someone who cannot go and live their life to the fullest. But let me just reiterate, do it for yourself. Don't do it as a trick to get your ex back, because if she doesn't come back, you're going to be in a worse position. And also it means that it's not really genuine. Anyway, let me know what you think and wish me luck today. I hope my shoulder and my neck get a little better so I can go for the run that I plan to go on. Let me know what you think of the video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I make a new video. If you appreciate my work and want to leave a donation, there's a link for that in the description. And with that, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one.